He's prosecuted gangsters and terrorists, and now he's the leader of the FBI. Today he met with law officers to talk about cutbacks and
talking
crime.
about it and asking Congress.
Good evening. One of America's top cops comes to town today to meet with law enforcement and select media.
James Comey, the new director of the FBI, was at the Bureau's Cincinnati office where he met with sheriffs, police chiefs, and agents to discuss and listen to their issues and concerns. Local 12's Rich Jaffe says the director's biggest worry is keeping citizens safe in the wake of massive budget cuts.
James Comey is a former U.S. attorney out of New York. He was also a deputy attorney general for the Department of Justice. He's prosecuted everyone from Gambino mobsters to terrorists. Taking over the Bureau in September, his battlefront now is the budget.
We are faced with a situation where we are eliminating 3,500 positions, squeezing our operations to the bone, and are left with a gap that can still only be closed if I stare at the prospect of sending my folks home without pay for an extended period of time.
The cuts mean fewer FBI agents on the streets, fewer investigations, even less money for informants. It means less money spent on stopping the flow of another prime concern, heroin.
Heroin produces a voracious addiction, and so these addicts are out there clawing for anything they can get, and the devastation wreaked on our communities by the drug dealers and the violence they spawn. That's a consistent theme when I talk to law enforcement in Ohio.
The assembled police chiefs, sheriffs, and agents got a chance to talk with Director Comey about some specific issues that concern them, and they got some surprising answers. Clermont County Sheriff Tim Rodenberg asked Comey about growing anti-government sentiments and unsubstantiated fears of Big Brother.
And I found out today from him that the FBI has 6 drones. People probably would have thought 600 or 6,000. And they've been used to rescue people. They haven't shot anyone yet. They haven't killed anyone. They're not armed to do so, apparently. But citizens don't think that.
The director assured local law enforcement that his agents will continue to work with them, keeping our community safe, regardless of what Washington might put in their way. In Kenwood, Rich Jaffe, Local 12 News.
Director Comey says he hopes that Republicans and Democrats in Washington will realize that cuts to his agency are putting the entire country at risk. He explained there are currently no recruit classes at Quantico, that is the FBI's training facility. He also talked about his concerns for new fragmented Al-Qaeda groups.